These are the Week 1 NFL games I am totally excited for. The first is the Packers and the Jags. Listen, Gus Bradley came from Pete Carroll. Oh, he's going to be great. He's 0-17. 0-17 against playoff teams. I don't think it's going to work. I'm sorry. I just don't see the growth here. I know Jacksonville can be a swamp. It's hot early in the season, and a northern team like Green Bay could have troubles. But I just don't see the growth here. I think Green Bay ends up winning this game, and I like Blake Bortles, but this is a defensive-minded staff. Translation, his growth is going to be slower. I'm also very interested at the Bengals and the Jets. Now, I think if the Bengals and Jets played a month from now, I would like New York's chances better. But because Sheldon Richardson up front and Muhammad Wilkerson are not healthy in the trenches for the Jets, and I don't think you can beat the Bengals unless you are all buttoned up front. They are tremendously gifted. And I also think this has the possibility, these two teams I think will be battling, because I think Pittsburgh will win the division. I think these two teams will be battling for a wild card spot. There is all sorts of talent on the field this weekend. New England, Arizona will get the love. Bengals, Jets, I'll take Cincinnati. I think it's close and very interesting. I think Raiders and Saints, to me, is compelling. Is Oakland going to buy into all the chatter that they have arrived when they go down to New Orleans? Listen, the Raiders have been a grease fire for a decade. They finally got the right GM, Reggie McKenzie. Their offensive line now, I could make the argument, is the second best in the NFL. Look it up to the Dallas Cowboys. They've got their quarterback, a 1,000-yard rusher, Amari Cooper on the outside, and Khalil Mack is the best young defensive player, along with Luke Kuechly in the NFL. Really interesting game to me. Tough place to play. Can Oakland? You got to test your team, and you really know how good your team is on the road. This environment, a tough place to play. Giants, Cowboys to me. Again, I don't understand how Eli Manning, with 2 Super Bowls, who's outdueled Brady and Manning, 184 start, is an underdog to Dak Prescott. Now, I know Dak had a very, very solid preseason. But you do realize Jared Goff's not suiting up. Paxton Lynch didn't start. And the only reason Carson Wentz is playing in Philadelphia is because they traded Sam Bradford. These coaches don't want to play these rookies. And he's going to have to face Steve Spagnuolo, a very good defensive coordinator, in his second year with a rebooted defense. I like New York in this game, but I want to watch the Dak experiment. Patriots-Cardinals. Is it a Super Bowl preview? The best team I saw in the preseason was Seattle, but you cannot deny that Arizona, Steve Keim, they have built, and Bruce Arians, a team that just keeps getting better, and also Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm going to tell you, you talk about getting thrown into the fire. You got to go to Arizona, Dome Stadium, on the road. Your offensive line, right now, some movement. Gronk isn't 100%. Rob Ninkovich won't play. This would be tough for Tom Brady. I mean, this would be an exceptional win for Tom Brady. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo can pull it out. I think this game could eventually get a little ugly. Garoppolo is going to see a hyper-aggressive defense and an offense that brings back every single player that gained a yard or caught a pass. And the last game I'm excited to watch is Monday night, Steelers at Washington. I've had more people tell me they think, because I think Pittsburgh's got all sorts of talent. I think Pittsburgh's underachieving. I do, under Mike Tomlin. I think they're underachieving. One division in 5 years with this talent and Big Ben, a Hall of Fame quarterback. And I think Washington, I think they really believe that Kirk Cousins can be a special player, which I'm rooting for. I've met him. He's a great kid. And I think the NFL is better with franchise quarterbacks. I think it's just a better league when you know on Sunday, here's our guy. He's capable of 26 touchdowns and 13 picks, 12 picks. So that to me is a very fascinating game. And those are the 6 games: Packers, Jags, Bengals, Jets, Raiders, Saints, Giants, Cowboys, Patriots, Cardinals, Steelers, Redskins, that interest me more than the other games.